have a whole lot of baby stuff yet, but I mean, you don't really need a lot. You just need the essentials, which is what we pretty much have. But all we really need is we're gonna get a glider, a swing, car seat, stroller. What else don't we have? I have a list, but it's in the living room. But like a monitor, baby monitor, a breast pump. I'll be breastfeeding. I mean, just a few things that we don't have, which I'll be getting next week, and I'll probably put it in my video saying that I got them. Anyways, I'll probably post a video before my next ultrasound if I get them before then, but we'll see. Hello. Welcome to Questions, Answers, and Advice. And I'm going to be answering some questions and giving my advice on Charlie horse or foot cramps or whatever I'm not sure what they're called. I would call them a Charlie horse. But it's mostly in your foot. And then I'm going to discuss a little bit about single parenting or young mothers. My back hurts. My first question that I got is, let's see, where is Nevaeh's dad from? She looks a lot darker than you. Nevaeh's biological father, he is Hispanic. Nevaeh is part Hispanic and part white. Do you feel different in this pregnancy than you did in your first? Yes. In my first pregnancy with Nevaeh, I didn't really get any symptoms. Like, the only thing that I got was one hit of heartburn. That was it. And then I know they say that if your child has a lot of hair or has hair, or it's a myth, it's completely a myth, then you'll get a lot of heartburn if your child has a lot of hair. Well, if you see my slideshow, Nevaeh had a ton of hair, a full head of hair, and I didn't get heartburn except for, like I said, one hit of heartburn. And it wasn't even a day or an hour or 20 minutes. It was just pow, and that was it. And it could have just been maybe she kicked me wrong or something. I don't know. I'm just assuming it's a smack of heartburn. I was never sick with Nevaeh. I'm not sick with this one. I did get sick a little bit more. I was more dizzy and nauseous, but I never really threw up. I might have threw up 2 or 3 times in the first trimester, but other than that, I didn't really get sick. I was more just needing to sleep and just real dizzy and out of sorts. Sorry. When I was pregnant with Nevaeh, I would have never known, only because my mom called me. Like, I never had any symptoms, like I said, and my mom called me and told me that she had a feeling that I might be pregnant, that I had to take pregnancy tests, and I was like, what? So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And later that night, I took one just as, I don't know why. She told me to take it, so I took it. She's my mom. So I took the pregnancy test, and lo and behold, mother's instinct, she was right. I was totally pregnant. I told the baby's father the next morning, and different story. But yeah, it was a shocker for me. It was a big, big shock. But mostly because I never would have thought at all. Unless I started showing, which I did start showing after 4.5, 5 months. About 5th month, I probably started like really showing with her. Have you guys gotten stuff for the baby? Yes, There's a video actually, you see it behind me. You can see the beginning of this video is actually the ending to the showing baby stuff. There's 3 full videos. Well, 2 full, like 7 or 10-minute videos. I couldn't fit them all into one, but mostly because I kept taping more than just baby stuff. But I got a little carried away and I got bored. Nobody's here and I'm so bored. But, okay. Yes, I have a lot of baby stuff, but not like a ton of stuff that I don't really need. It's mostly just stuff that I do need. And I don't have a ton of stuff that I do need, but, I mean, we have enough to get us over for the first couple weeks. My next thing is advice on cramps. Leg cramps. Not just cramps, but like leg cramps. Now, I'm actually going to show you my foot, like, because when you get a Charlie horse, okay, I'm going to show you. I got a sock on, so I'm going to keep it on. When you get a horse in your foot, when you're stretching, like at night or whatever, your foot goes straight, like pointed, like a ballet point, and it gets stuck. So if you take your foot from that and you just grab it and push it up really, really hard and point to the ceiling, which is the ceiling, that's straight in front of you and that's the ceiling, pull it up and point to the ceiling. Now it will hurt really, really bad, but once you get it up there, you won't have any of that like pain later. Like, you know, when you get a cramp in your leg or in your foot or whatever, after it goes away for after a while, it starts hurting. Well, it won't hurt because you got it to go away so much faster than letting it sit there and hurt your muscles. So do that, and that's it. On the leg cramps, I'm already at 6 minutes, so I'm going to try to hurry. This, I want to know if you all have this, if you all have tried it. It's from Walmart. It's just the baby listener thing to listen to the heartbeat. It doesn't work for me. With Nevaeh, I used it for maybe once or twice at the end, and I think I could hear it, but I don't remember. And this one I can't hear. I can't find it at all, her heartbeat. But I know she's alive. I know she's fine. But I just don't understand why it won't work with this one. And the last thing was about, let me show these really, really fast. This is the Bible to pregnant mothers. What to expect when expecting. Everyone should have one. I'm sure a lot of you do, or have seen it, or have heard about it, or whatever, but that is the best book to have when you're pregnant. It even has stuff about after you have the baby, and just stuff before you get one, when you first get pregnant, and it has everything. For the single mothers, I was a single pregnant mother. Well, not mother, but I was pregnant. The first time when I got pregnant, the father was not around. So I have been through the father being there, which is now, and the father not being there. I haven't gone through the labor process of the father being there yet. But if any of you need to talk or need advice or just anything, and any reassurance or just anything, I can talk. Whatever. I know I had just turned 18 when I found out I was pregnant with my first. And it's not easy when you find out, and then the father, after you tell him, he decides, he's going to split, and that's it. I understand all of that. So if any of you want to talk about it or anything, just let me know. I don't know. I'm blessed. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next week.